What's good, beautiful people? The Wood is back. Got a few of the fellas here. We gonna hop right into episode 6. Now we did have an episode last week, but I didn't like the way that sounded, so we gonna call this episode 6. Uh,
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
yeah,
What's good? What's good?
it's good, man. I know we all tired. We had us a nice little work day. Nick may be starting his work day, but I'm not sure what schedule he's on anymore.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, man. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off.
So what do you work on the other days? How long are you working?
5 to 5.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
5 at night to 5 in the
I was
morning.
about to say, if you about to have a regular old 9 to 5, I was like, hey,
Let me get on that.
you got a old
I
college
ain't
schedule.
had one of them in a minute, man.
But yeah, man. Yeah, man. If you're new to the Wood Radio podcast, man, this is really an unsafe space. We should be free to say whatever we want without judgment, but you will be judged here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. Hit that like button. If you don't like the podcast, hey, hit the thumbs down. Leave us a comment. Let us know what we can do to get better. Uh, Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we're also on iTunes. So look us up, The Wood Unsafe Space. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into it. What are y'all Super Bowl picks?
Now, when you say what of our picks, are you asking who we pulling for, or who do we think's gonna win?
Hey, man, this is an open forum.
Because me and my pops had the same conversation, and I said, "Well, I'm pulling for." He said, "No, I don't care who you pulling for." He said, "Now be realistic." So I'm gonna be realistic, man. I can't count Tom Brady out in the Super Bowl. He hasn't lost too many of them.
Tom Brady.
He lost to Eli Manning. Obviously did.
both
Eli
times,
Manning.
both times were some of the luckiest catches I ever seen in my life.
I don't care. He lost to Eli Manning and Nick Foles.
Yeah,
I will put Jared Goff in the same category.
He lost one more, huh? Who's the other one he lost to? Or was that
he only lost 3.
Only lost 3?
Yeah, he only lost 3.
Eli Manning and Nick Foles. He can beat like the good quarterbacks, like the real, like the legends. Yeah, he can beat them, but when it's time to play like Nick Foles, he just takes L's. So I'm gonna go with LA.
I think Aaron Donald
game, man. They got a better game. Their D line is nice.
Yes.
I don't think there's another D line in the league better than theirs. So, and how do you stop Tom Brady? Rush him up the middle.
Yeah, and Aaron Donald and Dominic
Sue
are gonna eat.
So I feel like LA got a good chance.
Yeah, that gives them their best chance. Is that it depends on what Sue and Donald does. If they come and show up and they actually get pressure on them, I think they can win it. But you know what, man? I don't dislike Tom Brady like most people do. It's to me it's similar to Michael Jordan. Nobody really liked Michael Jordan when they was winning all them times. Like you got tired of them winning at that time.
But Mike didn't have to cheat to do it though.
And I don't really know if anybody. I've never heard anybody say I don't like Michael Jordan.
I've heard,
but I ain't never heard that.
At that time, is what I'm saying. Like you can't tell me you wasn't pulling for the Utah Jazz when they was playing them. You're lying. You're lying.
No, I didn't like the Utah Jazz.
No, I'm just saying people were tired of Jordan and the Bulls always winning. That's why I equate that to what Tom Brady and the Patriots are right now. Like
kind of like the Warriors.
Yeah, you won't appreciate it until it's gone, and then you'll be like, man, Tom Brady was like. Even though you hear people saying he the GOAT now because it's more sensationalized now, but when Jordan was playing, he was hated just as much as he was loved. Like we got tired of seeing.
Bro, we hoop, man. Do you know if any of us in the locker room saying we didn't like Jordan?
Nah, well, Jordan was done playing when we was in high school.
I hooped with you in middle school, and what you talking about? The whole time I never heard nobody say I don't like Jordan.
I've heard a few people, including my own father, that was tired of Jordan winning. He's like, I don't like seeing the same people win every year.
That's kind of like the Warriors now. Like, I don't really know too many people that say they don't like the Warriors. Like, I don't like KD,
I
but
don't like the
I
Warriors.
like the Warriors, man.
Marcus
I don't
don't
like
like
the
the
Warriors.
Warriors.
You don't like
I
the
like
Warriors?
I like a few players on the Warriors, but I don't like the Warriors.
So who? All right. So who you like on the Warriors?
Klay Thompson is my favorite player on that team.
Klay Thompson.
It used to be Steph, but I like Klay Thompson.
You like him better than Steph?
Yeah, I think I do.
But I mean, you just named your team right there. So that's
No,
like.
I mean I like Klay Thompson and I'm cool with Steph, but
You like Boogie?
He seemed like he'd be more your type.
I mean I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I mean I don't really have no feelings on Boogie. I guess
He's just indifferent.
Yeah, I don't. It's Boogie. I mean,
I guess my thing with the Warriors, I am a fan of motion offense and ball movement. That's what makes me a fan of Golden State. It's not a lot of dribbling, pounding the ball.
like
I
the
can't
Rockets.
stand that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't stand
I
that.
can't watch the Rockets.
I can't stand that. I like this. I don't. As boring as the San Antonio Spurs was, I could watch a San Antonio Spurs game because they moved the ball. Like I don't like that ISO ball, man. I just think
But
I don't like it.
I think you're okay with that because you played basketball and you learned the fundamentals of basketball. Most people who ain't never really played organized basketball and didn't learn the fundamentals, they like seeing that ISO and James Harden. They don't like seeing the ball move around. I want to see somebody take over the game. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
can see where people who like watching the Rockets. I don't like watching the Rockets, but I can see it though.
I'm sorry, James Harden is horrible, bro.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. I agree.
I mean,
he can score, but he's not. I don't think he should win the MVP.
He might.
I can't say that either. I can't say that either because if you took Harden off that team, bro, they are probably the worst team in the league.
I don't think MVP should go to anybody who's not gonna make any all defensive teams. If you're not gonna make any all defensive teams, you're not the most valuable player in the league.
I agree with that. I rock with that, but I still think he's gonna get it because the dude is.
I agree. I think he will get it. I don't think he should.
I don't think anybody's playing better than him right now.
Yeah, because he's a scoring machine.
Yeah,
on the offensive
but
he's a scoring machine.
But how many defensive machines do you get that's gonna win MVP?
Honestly,
it's always an offensive player.
Greek Freak ought to get it to me. He on both ends killing, but
he in the wrong place.
Milwaukee. But they I think they got the best record in the East though.
Yeah, ain't saying much.
I mean, they would be like the third seed in the West. I mean, they ain't bad. Second seed. I don't know. I just refuse to give it to Harden, bro.
Yeah, I can't. I would no. I ain't even vote for him for the All-Star game.
You actually vote for the All-Star game?
I was watching some video on I don't know aquariums or lift kits on YouTube and that was one of the ads.
Instead of these lift kits.
Nah, that was one of the Google ads, man, and the pop-up ads or whatever. And it was talking about how you can vote for the All-Star game. I was like, yeah, let me see if that's real. So I voted for Luka Doncic.
Hey, bro, why you laughing? Luka hooping though.
Oh, he killing it.
I told you.
Don't get me wrong. He caught my eye.
You was the one talking about you take Ben Simmons over Luka.
Who?
Nah, I said I ride with Luka.
Oh.
No, I said I ride with Luka. I just said I'd rather have Ben Simmons right now. Right now, today.
I wouldn't take Ben Simmons over him right now today.
Why would you take him? Huh?
In the future, I might take Luka. Luka looking nice, bro.
Yesterday,
I'd take him right now.
Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and forevermore, I'm taking Luka.
Until Ben Simmons has a jump shot, I'm taking Luka all day. I can't take anybody that can't shoot, man.
Can't shoot at all. I can shoot better than him.
Yeah.
And I ain't shot a basketball maybe 3-4 years, and I can shoot better than Ben Simmons.
Fact check.
Fact check me. Let's go. We can go to the downtown Y right now. Is it open? Yeah, it's open. We can go to the downtown Y right now, and I can hit it. I can hit at least 5 out of 10 from the three. He can't hit 2 for 10.
Oh man,
Has
nah.
he even attempted a 3-pointer yet this year?
He probably. I don't know, man.
I'm finna
Come
look it
on,
up.
bro. We in almost February now, bro. You know he done pulled the 3 by now.
We finna
Now
check.
has he made one?
He said we
I don't
finna
know,
check.
but
He said we
but
Ben
I
finna
know he done
Simmons
probably at least pulled
3-pointers. Ben Simmons 3-pointers this year 0.
He ain't pulled not one in this
Ben
February.
Simmons 3-pointers made this year 0. Do I need to look? What is 0? You see that 0?
Yeah, we see that 0.
0. And you want to take Ben Simmons over Luca?
Hey, don't
Man,
act
give me
like
that
being
neck.
you acting like being a averaging ain't there a triple dub.
Man, that's a neck.
He doing back. He still putting back in the bronze out here, man.
Man, that's a neck. Give me that neck.
Give me that neck.
Nah,
Oh
son.
man, nah. Well, speaking of NBA, while we on the NBA, man, Anthony Davis let his team know that he wasn't going to re-sign with the New Orleans Pelicans, and recently I just got an alert from ESPN that he got fined for that.
I was
According,
about to say.
he got fined $50,000
Whew.
because Rich Paul, which is his agent, had told reporters that he wasn't going to re-sign, which is according to the collective bargaining agreement, you can't do that.
That's stupid.
So
That's
You
so
can't
stupid.
say that you're not gonna resign.
you can't make it publicly known.
You
You
can't
can
make it
tell the
publicly known
team.
that you want to trade either or something like that.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
stupid.
make it publicly known. You could tell the team, but you can't tell like reporters and stuff like that. And apparently that's what happened.
Well, I guess that makes sense because then now, like basically, all your bargaining chips is gone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know he gone.
Well, I have this discussion with people before, and you see sports talk shows and stuff like that where they're talking like, should the Pelicans do something or should they just hold out? Because I think he got another year on his contract.
Yeah. Another year,
So
and then he can opt out for the following
yeah,
year.
what this is what I love about the NBA because I always feel like it's a players' league. I think it's better than the NFL because of
Way
that.
better. Every
Because
sport is though.
Yeah,
yeah,
honestly, did you know what Jared Goff look like before the Cowboys played in the playoffs?
did he what?
I said, did you know what Jared Goff looked like before we played him in the playoffs?
Yeah, I knew Jared Goff before then. I didn't think he was that good. I think he's an average quarterback. It's not as great as people think that he is, but I always thought he was average.
No, I'm talking about his face.
Oh, his face. Yeah, I knew what he looked like.
I didn't. couldn't tell you what he looked like.
Couldn't
Yeah, I
point him
knew
out
what
in
he
the
looked like.
lineup.
Yeah. So that's the problem with the NFL. All of them got they helmets on, and you can't really personalize with them. I mean, if you're not like a true fan, like yeah, I know what the Cowboys look like, but I mean,
Well,
Aaron Donald, I just know what he looked like.
well,
Yeah,
I
no
meant
clue.
what I meant by like a players' league is like they have more control over what they want to do. Like instead of the owners or the teams having control over them. So if Anthony Davis says, "Hey, I'm not gonna re-sign with y'all," you might want to look at trading me, and then on top of that, trade me where I want to go because I'm gonna tell because you making it publicly known is telling that team or wherever you trying to trade me to, I'm not gonna sign with you either. So you why would you give up all your assets for
Yeah.
me knowing that I'm not going to stay there? So you might as well trade me to where I want to go. So it's like I love it.
I do
Hey,
too.
I'll give you 50 grand.
I do too. Yeah. Yeah, that's nothing for him.
Yeah,
50
he's
grand.
So the thing
a
is,
supermax player.
the NBA is like probably the only professional league where one really just turn a franchise. I mean, you can't really do that with like football or baseball, but if you send Anthony Davis to anywhere in the league, you add bare minimum a fringe playoff team.
Yeah.
If you send LeBron anywhere, you are a playoff team. I don't care who else, what other NBA players you put on the team with him, you're a playoff team. You can't say that for football. You can't say that for baseball. I don't even know about soccer. I mean, that might be true. I don't know. I'm not counting that though.
Nah.
But yeah. So that that's one of the sports where you got as one individual player, you got the most pull.
Yeah.
You can sway. LeBron just swayed the whole balance of power. What little power the East had is pretty much gone. I don't even give the East a chance in the finals, not even remotely.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And LeBron was, if I'm not wrong, LeBron was one that really started all that opt out in the final year, and because I had never
Yeah.
heard of that until LeBron was doing it.
Yeah, because we frowned upon stuff like that. When LeBron did it, we frowned upon it, man. He was hated.
Yeah.
Like, KD just took it to another level after that, but he did the
Wow.
same thing. He did the same thing. He did it on
Lies,
another level.
lies.
Dude, it's the
There's
same
more
thing.
detail.
You want these players to stay loyal to one team or what? Like, because these teams ain't staying loyal to them.
Man, you took the words right out of my mouth. These teams
Like,
ain't loyal.
LeBron did what LeBron said. I gave Cleveland 7 years. I don't know if I got another 7 to give them to get it together around me. Let me go assemble my own team since this GM can't do it.
Yeah.
I'll assemble my own team. And KD said the same thing. He gave OKC 10 years. He's like, I ain't got another 10.
He went to a 73-win team already that just won the
I said he did the same thing. He just did on another level. You can say what you want, but Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, like I said, they're gonna be in the Hall of Fame. He assembled that team.
But for LeBron, nobody wanted to come to Cleveland. Who wants to go live in Cleveland?
Who wants to go to OKC?
That's better than Cleveland because you got other stuff around OKC. You got Dallas 3 hours down the road from OKC.
Westbrook.
OKC ain't that bad.
Stop talking about Russell Westbrook like that. Like nobody. He proved
is Russell Westbrook a top 5 player
in this league?
Yes.
Well, let me think
what
on
league,
that.
What league you want? No, in the JBL. What do you mean in this league?
He might be on the outside of my top 5.
Is he in your top 7? I mean, I don't see how you could put him not in the top 5, but I did.
Who's your top 5?
I'm gonna go KD, Steph, LeBron.
Your list is very blasphemous because you put LeBron at number 3.
No, I'm just naming 5. I'm not. They're not in order.
Okay.
They're not in order. I'm gonna go Steph, KD, LeBron, Greek Freak, and Anthony Davis. Then you could put like Kyrie, James Harden.
Okay. Let me
Westbrook.
ask this: Are you naming top 5 as like if you were assembling a team, or you just top 5 players?
I just think they're top 5 players. It just so happens that could be a starting 5, but I think they're top 5 players.
I don't think that could be a starting 5.
You don't think Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, and Giannis? I'm the Kuko. I don't even know how to say his last name.
You got Steph at the 1. KD can run your 2. LeBron at your 3. You got your 4. AD at your 5.
You got 5.
It's too many. It's not enough balls to go around for that.
No, it's plenty. All I need. That's all I need.
It's not enough balls to go around for that.
But you just asked me for a top 5. That was my top 5 pick.
Okay,
I said,
okay, and then I changed over to a team.
That's a team. Who's beating them? You tell me.
Who you gonna pick to score? Because everybody not gonna be able to score 30.
No, I don't care about that. It's a team at the end of the day.
They care.
Name me the 5 people that's gonna beat them.
What did you just say? It's a team at the end of the day. What?
No, I said. I said it's just a top 5. It's a team. It's actually could be a starting 5. I'm saying name me 5 players in the league that will beat them. That 5.
I want you to name me two players in the league that's gonna put the team above themselves.
You worried about the wrong thing. This team ain't gonna never happen.
Hold on.
I'm asking you.
I'm about to give you one to be able to compete though.
Huh?
So you got Russell Westbrook, Kyrie.
You lost already right
you
there.
already lost. The only guy I got under
Hold on.
only person 6'7" is Steph.
Hold on.
Everybody else is 6'8" and taller.
Yeah, because Kyrie ain't gonna be able to guard
Jokic.
nobody.
Hold on. I got Jokic. You can't tell me he ain't nice.
Who?
Yeah. Don't he play with
Jokic.
the Jazz?
No,
No, with the Nuggets.
no, the Nuggets, right?
Yeah, he the truth.
Oh, they the same team, basically.
Basically.
Nah.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't, you can't even come up with 3.
Oh, Dame Lillard.
You
James
got nothing
Harden.
but short people. My team too long for you. That team is too
We
long.
still be able to hoop with him though. I said compete with him. I didn't say beat him.
Oh, okay.
So you want a participation trophy?
Yeah. I mean, that's about all you're gonna get with that team, man.
All right. But all right, man. Hey, we kind of got off subject there for a little bit, but who did y'all pick for the Super Bowl?
Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Yeah,
I
Rams.
mean, it hurts me to say that because I really want them to win. It hurts me to say that though.
I don't mind. I really don't mind if Tom Brady won another one. I don't care.
Do not want him to win another one.
I don't care. I don't care that much.
I want them. I want them to lose bad.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm still salty because we lost to the Rams. So like I don't care for anybody that beats us to go on to win it. I'm more salty
But
because
at least
now I feel
you
like
better. Like, if you're gonna lose, I would rather lose to the person that won the Super Bowl. Like that mean I didn't lose to no scrub. Like I lost to the champ.
I don't want nobody to win it.
Really,
I just don't want Tom Brady to win at all ever. I want him to go 0-16 next season.
yeah, I agree.
Ain't gonna happen.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It won't never happen, but I agree. Bill Belichick a cheat way too long before that ever happened.
But all right, man, we're gonna switch gears, man. Let me move this screen over.
Wait,
so
let me ask this: since Anthony Davis wants to trade, who can y'all see him going to?
Where you want to go? Because it makes no sense for any other team. Because think, this dude is a crazy superstar player. You're gonna have to give up a lot to get him. So if you're gonna give up a lot to get him, and then he say he ain't gonna stay, you know he ain't gonna stay. Why would you give up everything for him? You might as well send him where he want to go.
Or I could just keep him and make him play because he signed a contract.
Well, you could, but he could also pull a Kawhi Leonard. Oh, my quad. I'm out for the rest of that season. My quad. He's like, he caught me off guard, but I wasn't ready. That's what he'll say. And you know he injury prone too.
Yeah.
He ain't like
I just can't see him being the type of guy to like sit out for a whole year. Like Kawhi is like a weird dude anyway. I just can't. I don't see AD doing that. But then again, I didn't see Anthony Davis requesting a trade either. He just didn't seem like the type of dude.
Yeah, it seemed like they forced that one because it just seemed like he didn't want to. He don't want to be that guy. He don't want to be that bad guy.
I mean, sure it was LeBron's voice in the background.
Yeah, you know he signed to that sports agency, Clutch Sports. So you know how that is. Speaking of, New Orleans is just having a bad week. They had that call, and now Anthony Davis trying to get up out of town. Like this ain't a good look for New Orleans, man. No. Like I don't know what's going on.
Bless their heart.
I don't know who y'all ticked off, man, but or the
did you know that the Pelicans and the Saints share like all they like training facilities and everything, all they trainers, all that stuff?
I thought they had the same owner.
I was about to say they own.
They do.
Yeah.
They do, but they don't even have their own trainers. Like they got to share the Saints trainers.
Yeah, that's a frugal owner.
That's
I like him.
That's kind of
I like him.
Oh man! Wow.
Oh, he's saving money left and right.
Wow.
Yeah, but if I'm Anthony Davis, I can stay here. I can go to like the Dallas Mavericks where I get treated like a king.
Well, what are you gonna have to give up Luka for Anthony Davis?
Luka's untouchable.
You're gonna have to give up Luka. You're gonna have to give up Dennis Smith Jr. You're gonna have to give up DeAndre Jordan. You're gonna have to give up assets for him. And then on top of that, he's not gonna stay.
Yeah.
So now what?
And even if
He
He's
might
not
stay. I like
staying.
Dallas.
He's already made it known he wanted to go to L.A.
Even if he does stay, you're giving up a 19-year-old for a 23, 24, 25-year-old, whatever old he is. You got 10 plus years with Luka. You don't have that long with Anthony Davis. You don't have 10
Mhm.
years with AD.
You got a solid 8.
No, you only got an 8.
He ain't staying.
And
He's
he ain't
not
staying.
staying. He ain't staying, man.
He ain't never said nothing about LA. He said New York. I heard him say New York.
Nah, they've been talking about L.A.
Everything I heard is LA. That's
They just been
you saying
saying.
New York is my first time hearing New York.
Me too.
Hashtag.
I saw a headline said he would go for New York, but they don't know about Porzingis.
No, they said that he wanted to go to a team that had a chance of winning a championship, and that ain't New York.
Well,
Ain't nowhere near New
well,
York.
that ain't LA either.
It is with LeBron there.
Yeah.
LeBron hurt right now.
Right now, he won't be for the playoffs.
Oh, he's just chilling right now.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with LeBron.
And I don't know what their point guard gonna be, because if they throw like Boobie Cousins or Boobie Gibson up there or something, then somebody got to be able to bring the ball up.
LeBron is the point guard.
Rondo is the point guard.
Rondo might be going in the trade.
What?
It's probably gonna be me. It's probably me and y'all two with AD and LeBron on the court. At the end of it all,
They'll still make the playoffs.
That's all we need. One shooter. That's me, baby.
the playoffs, but
All we
I don't know.
need right there.
I don't know if they're gonna beat the Warriors, though, dog.
I'll make sure I injure somebody so we give ourselves a chance.
Yeah, I'll take that fine and make LeBron pay it.
Yeah, buddy. We're going to get a chance in there. We're going to at least get a game. if we're lucky, somebody get hurt or kicked out, and we'll have 2 games. All right, man. We're going to switch gears, man. This was a story that was just hilarious to me, but I want to get y'all opinion on this. The title of this article was "Pastor Asks Women to Twerk in Church." It goes on to say, Pastor Thaddeus Matthews is a controversial Memphis man of his so-called man of God and founder of Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries in Memphis, Tennessee. Pastor Thaddeus is popularly known as the cussing pastor on Instagram for using foul language at times when it's just normal. He said, I find no reason to justify that. I'm a fisher of men. I go to where the people are, and you have to get past the cussing to get the message, is some of the words he said. It's just weird. So he had an event at the gymnasium at his church. It's called Soulful Sunday. And it's every Sunday from 3 to 6 p.m. And he had a twerking contest for the ladies at the church. And you know what? I don't even. It's hard for me to articulate what I'd have to say about this, but this is it's just weird. Like
I don't understand it. Like, how can you justify it? How can you justify going and following this person? I don't understand. Like, it goes over my head. It blows my mind. I just don't understand it.
Is twerking a sin?
Everything he stands for is not Christ-like. I'm sorry. Nothing he stands for.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
crazy.
I just don't get it. I need somebody from his organization. I'm not even gonna call it a church. I need somebody from his organization to explain to me why, how can they justify it? That's what I want to know. And don't tell me because you got to meet the people where they are. You can meet them where they are, but you don't have to act like they act.
Be of the people kind of
Man,
thing.
thank you, boy. You took it, boy. You better preach, young man. Be in this world, not of this world.
Yeah. I was like, dude, it's a video out there for y'all, for those of y'all that want to see that. I mean, I've seen some twerking in my days, but it's not. This ain't nothing to speak of. Let's just put it like that.
I just don't get it, man.
I
It
mean, what are
blows
you
my mind.
accomplishing? Like, I don't know what that is. I
I don't
guess
know.
he's trying to send a message of you know, let your hair down, kind of thing. But that's not what I came
No,
for. Like,
all you're doing is making men lust after these women,
yeah,
and ain't nothing right about that.
nah,
So now you got that one person. We just gonna say you got that one person in the audience that's struggling with that. You know,
got a twerk
lust
addiction.
in it. You got a twerk edition. They go finding the YouTube videos and so now you ain't nothing doing nothing but enabling them. So you can't.
I see that look on your face, Nick. Man, you look like you're on the fence about this one.
Man, I got no comment, dog. No comment.
So you're a little indifferent about it, huh?
Nah, not indifferent. My views are probably a little too strong to be voicing on live. I'm just gonna play Galatians 1 verse 6 through about 12, 13. Let y'all go look it up.
Yeah.
So I know you have Bible lesson out here, but that's what it is.
Hey, well, sometimes people need that. I've seen maybe one video of him cussing, and I'm like, what's the point? Like, is it
Yeah.
like I'm like I used to? I like to say I used to cuss, which I used to. But I guess it's the older I get, I guess the more mature you get. I don't see a reason for it.
Mm-mm.
So I mean, but
And
that's just
it's
me.
like, and I've seen some of the videos of him because I think somebody sent it to in the group chat that I was in, and he wasn't just cussing, he was cussing people out,
Yeah,
saying "f you" and "f your pastor too" and this and this. I'm like, that's not you're like, why? What are you doing, bro? Like, what are you
yeah.
doing?
So is this the dude that was on YouTube, the light skinned dude that
Nah, you talking about a different pastor
yeah. Okay. I
with the
mean, I ain't
long
seen
hair.
that dude.
I can't remember his name.
I can't either,
Nah,
but
this.
when you talk about cussing pastor, that's the first person to come to my mind though.
Yeah, I might have to send me that one. I don't know this one. All I know is this dude. He's kind of he a little bit lighter than us, man. He might be your
Nah, he by my complexion.
yeah. He might have a
Okay, that's a
complexion. And
different
he's
one.
bald. I know he's bald and he has glasses.
Yeah, he bald glasses. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the other dude that you talking about, Nick, he real light skin with long hair
Yeah, yeah,
with the slick
yeah,
Rick ponytail.
yeah. I got to
yeah.
see me that one. I don't know that one. Was he
Yeah, I'm,
cussing
I'm
too?
That was
oh man, he
man.
was going
That's
hard.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
yeah, he was cussing up a storm. And it was kind of that came out like back in the day. You remember Diamond Days Ninja School?
Who?
Mm.
Diamond Days Ninja School.
How
Come
old are
on,
you?
man. Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't seen that.
But I feel like you're not even talking English right now.
I don't know what you saying right now.
That boy, Diamond Day Niche School.
Hey, man. Hey,
What?
go to YouTube. After the show, go to YouTube and type in Diamond Days Ninja School. And the dude was on like Jerry Springer, all of that, man. Basically, it was
Nah.
like this park dude that like started his own like ninja training videos, man. It's funny. Look it up.
Oh,
No,
I
Oh,
I
know
you
what
have
you're
remember
not
that
talking
dude?
seen it.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that dude though.
Nick always got people watching some weird stuff, man. I'll never forget you had me watching Shaun of the Dead. I was like, this is a stupid movie.
Bro,
Why
Shaun
do
of the
you have
Dead.
me
Yeah, bro,
watching this?
hey,
It's
you
not good.
It's not supposed to be good. It's like those scary movies by the Wayans brothers. Like it's a spoof on
But the jokes wasn't good. I know it was a spoof, but the jokes wasn't that good to me. I was like, this ain't even good.
Yes, they were,
this
bro.
ain't
You're right.
even good.
Leave it up to Nick. I can't take movie advice from Nick, man. He had me
You
looking at
can.
some bad movies. Oh, I did send y'all the trailer to that movie called Us, and
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
if I sent that to you, but while I was at work, I was listening to Pandora, and I got Five on it came on, and I was like, dude, I can't even listen to that song the same way because I saw that trailer, and the way they did it, and they slowed it down, and I was like, every
Yeah,
time I hear I got 5 on it, I see that trailer. I think about that movie now.
I don't want to see that movie.
Because I felt like if I seen Get Out, I gotta watch this one too.
No,
It looked too scary.
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not for that one. You can have that one.
Why?
I'm good. I don't need that in my life.
But I need you to give me a reason why.
I like sleeping peaceful at night.
So you are scared.
I'm not scared. I'm only scared of 2 things. One of those is big spiders.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that trailer.
You gotta, you gotta watch that. You go look at that.
That.
I'm telling you, next time you hear I got 5 on it, it ain't gonna sound the same no more. Guaranteed.
I don't need to.
Like a scary movie person, so I probably ain't.
We not either. You know what? That's crazy. Me and my wife are not scary movies either. We don't really do those, but we did see Get Out, and I was like, most of the time, the reason I'm not a scary movie person because they're also predictable.
Predictable, yeah.
Well, Get Out was not predictable.
No.
Which I thought was good. And Jordan Peele's making this one too. And I was like, I might have to go see this. Because I feel like it's a waste of money for me to go see a scary movie if I can predict what's going to happen. But this one, I still don't get it. I still don't know. I still don't understand what's going to happen with this movie, even seeing the trailer.
But the thing with scary movies is all right, so what are your emotions when you go to the movies? You can laugh.
Yeah.
You can be happy. I guess if you want to be sad, if you just like that for some reason, why would you want to go pay somebody to be scared? That's not a good feeling.
Well, my thing with no, it's not. My thing with scary movies.
I'm just saying you want to go to be like to a scary movie, but that's not one of the enjoyable emotions. That's not on the good end of the spectrum. So why I'm gonna pay money for that?
Well, my thing with scary movies is I like suspense. So Get Out was more of a suspense to me than a scary movie. It didn't really scare me. It was suspenseful, which I like those suspenseful thriller type movies. Like I feel like this might be another one. Just looking at the trailer, it looks like it's something intriguing about it to me.
I don't want to see it.
The only reason why I watch Get Out is I like to support Black, whatever. So that's really the only reason why I watched it.
I'm not going to see that.
So you gonna go see this one too?
Of that, I'll probably end up watching it just because.
Nah. I won't even watch this
I
on
probably won't go to the movie theater, but if it's on HBO or Netflix, I give it a stream.
It'll probably be there by the end of the year.
I'm not even gonna watch this one on bootleg.
Man, you gotta support, man.
No, he can support me by. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder every 5 minutes.
That's somebody you gonna run into somebody that look like you.
Exactly.
Do this then. Just go ahead and put it on your computer, and then just let it play, and then turn your computer somewhere else so he can at least get the stream, and you ain't gotta pay attention to it.
Get the stream. Oh,
get that stream now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll put on Key and Peele and let him get the stream for that.
All right.
What's the last? I mean, besides Get Out, what's the last scary movie y'all saw?
I guess if you want to call Bird Box a scary movie, I did see that one.
I don't count that. I mean, before Get Out, like for real, before Get Out.
Oh shoot, I couldn't tell you.
I can tell you the scary movie that stopped me from watching scary movies.
Scary movies ain't normally scary and they predictable, but that ain't nothing. I just want to seek out to be scared if I can be.
I think I stopped watching scary movies around the time me and my wife were dating. The last one I watched, I knew I was done with scary movies because it actually did scare me. What was it called? It was a movie. I want to say it was called Devil. And it was a movie when they were on. Yeah, I know. It was when it was a movie and all these people were stuck on the elevator. And
I remember that one. I remember.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
I was done after that one, bro. And then when I found out who it was, I was like, oh no. when I tell you I slept with all the lights on in my apartment, because I was young. This was years ago. This was
Did it end
almost
up being
this
like
guy
a
to be
little
like,
old lady or something like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was done, dude. I'll tell you, I checked the bathroom a couple times. I think I left the bathroom light on. I looked under my bed a couple times before I went to bed because I was living by myself at this
See,
time.
see, that's why I don't need to live like that, man. I like being at my house resting peacefully. I don't
But
need that in my life. Mm-mm.
I was living by myself, man. I had every light on in the house: kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom. Everything was on. Porch light on.
Would you willfully do that to yourself?
Exactly.
Well,
See,
it wasn't. Well, at that time, going on, I used to watch scary movies all the time, but none of them was really scary to me. But I don't know what it was about that film, but it
If you
got me.
watch enough scary movies, eventually you're gonna run into one. So why would you
I ran
look
into that one.
for it?
I ran into that one, bro.
Why would you look for it?
no, I don't need that in my life. I get on my wife all the time about walking around the house too quiet.
You make some noise around
Girl, put some flip flops on or something.
here.
Walking around just sneaking up. Hey! Put some flip flops on, girl.
You definitely don't need no gun in the house.
Definitely.
You cannot. You can't be that trigger happy.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, girl, you better sing a hymn, a Christian hymn, walking around the house. So I know who it is. This little light of mine or something.
Oh man.
I can't
Hey,
handle
how
that.
do you? All right, man. You know we can't do a episode without talking about our Cowboys here, man. How do y'all feel about the firing of Scott Linehan?
I love it.
Wish it was Jason Garrett too,
I
but
wish it
I
was.
wish it was a package deal. And Jeff Heath.
I'm sorry to tell you, fellas, but Garrett probably gonna be around for another 2 or 3 years. That little winning streak we went on just gave him 2 or 3 years, dog.
Yeah, yeah. And when they was announcing that Kellen Moore was gonna be the offensive coordinator, at first I was like, what? But then like after hearing everybody around the league talking about how much of a little baby genius he is, and talking about he's supposed to be like the next McVay,
Sean
and
McVay.
I was like, okay, well I can ride it out a year and see what he like. But
You
then
gonna give him
I'm
1 year?
hearing I give him a year, 1 year. That's all it took McVay, 1 year.
I would mind Chris Richards being the DC though,
He
and
basically is. I mean,
yeah,
he's the title.
I'd like to see him, and it's I guess it's okay that Garrett is there, but he's not a motivator, man. I don't like that.
But you say it's okay, but then I'm hearing stuff saying like, even if Kellen Moore is offense coordinator,
That
it's
Garrett
still
might
gonna
still
be
cut,
Garrett's offense. It's still
but
gonna be his verbiage. It's still gonna be his offense. So he might as well not even be there.
but they did say that they came out and said like, no, Jason Garrett's not gonna be calling plays or nothing
No,
like
he's not
that.
gonna be calling plays, but it's still gonna be his recipe book. He might not be cooking it.
But I saw To on Undisputed with Skip and Shannon, and they were talking about Amari Cooper, how he got frustrated, a little bit towards the tail end of the season. Uh, and mainly, and To was like, it's because they run the same plays. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
that's why he's frustrated. He's not doing anything different. And I've even said that. My wife's even said that. It's like they running the same thing. Like, there's nothing. They're not doing anything to shake things up. It's like I know where Ezekiel Elliott's gonna run the ball. I know what route Amari's gonna run. He just runs the routes great. So it looks like
Yeah.
something different every time. It looks like the same thing every time, but like everybody runs the same routes. If I see one more slant route, I'm gonna lose my mind, man. You ain't got nothing besides we don't have no deep end route or nothing. Like it's just
And that's
slants all
how
day.
that's how you know that's how you know we got talent, because we just basically out talenting people, because we ain't doing it because of surprise
No, it's
or
not.
because some special play.
But that makes
It's
your staff
basically
looks bad. The staff looks bad because of that. It's like all you need is the correct staff around them, and we got the talent. We got the talent. You just put the coaches around them.
yeah, our coaching staff is horrible, bro. I mean, honestly, the only person I have any type of confidence in is Chris Richard. That's it.
Yeah, Chris Bouchard. That's
Everybody,
what I meant. I said his name wrong earlier.
I got
Everybody else, they can go.
I got confidence in Kellen Moore, not as a quarterback coach, but as a because they saying that he drew up plays, 2-3 years ago that everybody's like, oh wow, man, this is a great play, but they don't want to use it because Scott Linehan, he's the type where even if the receiver comes and say, hey coach, this is open. Like I play with coaches, they encourage, hey, if you see something open, let me know and we can exploit that. They said Scott Linehan wasn't like that. He was the type where, hey, don't tell me what you see is open, let me do my job. So he was the type where he didn't want people to bring them, new plays or anything like that. So I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but
I feel it in my bones that Kellen Moore is gonna be okay.
just because play
No,
that there's more than
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. For instance, I'm not saying that he just got one play. They said he got stacks of at home, stacks of notebooks full of plays he didn't drew up himself, not other people plays, but plays he didn't drew up. Tell me how many Garrett got at his house.
They said Garrett was
well,
the same way.
Yeah, yeah, back in the
yeah,
'90s.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was like 15 years ago. I mean, then he like
More than
never
15
made
years
no new.
ago. That was
Okay,
25 years ago.
2025, whatever, but like he never made no new ones. It's the
That's what I'm
same
saying.
play. So I mean, but yeah, like Kellen Moore might be the same way. He might be a good OC. Like when Jared started, he balled as far as OC goes. Then everybody caught up. Same thing might happen to Kellen Moore.
I
And
just
we're
don't
gonna
want to
see
see it.
McVay only been doing it for 2 or 3 years.
I
If
just don't
Kel-
want to see Dak set up, man. I just don't want them to set Dak up, man. Like,
that's why I feel like he needs a younger, new OC that's gonna be able to play to his strengths and stop trying to
yeah,
go with these old dudes that's used to stuff that's back in the '90s. Man, it's like that's not we're not in the same game. The game is not the same.
we don't get too many black quarterbacks on America's team, so I just don't want to see him get set up, and then we won't see another one for
You don't want them
another.
to you don't want them to pull a Tony Banks.
Who is Tony Banks?
Exactly. Yeah, he was supposed to be the starter. They had him starting on Madden, and before like the first week of the game, they cut him.
Hmm.
I
Remember him, but
remember
our
that.
last example is Quincy Carter. That's the last black
Yeah,
quarterback
that's the last
example.
one I remember was Quincy Carter,
Yeah.
and you see he messed it up for all the black quarterbacks trying to come to Dallas for like 20 years, huh?
Well, he in the CFL now.
He's
Still.
still playing?
Still.
How?
Why?
He's got to be
I
40.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, you need them checks, dog. When you can't do
Did he
nothing
come
else.
in? Did he come in when Tom Brady did? Was he drafted before Tom Brady?
I don't
I think he
know.
was.
I don't know.
Fact check it.
That's the only bragging right you got over Tom Brady is I was drafted before Tom Brady.
Is that bragging rights? Oh, you know,
I was
count.
better than him. I was better than him at that time.
At that time.
Yeah, then he just ran away with it after that.
He was drafted in 2001,
When was
second
Brady?
round.
When was Brady drafted?
Like a fourth rounder or something
What
like
year is
that.
this?
Not
No, Brady was drafted in the sixth round. What year is
in the
this?
same year. That same year, 2001.
Let me see. 2000.
Oh, he's
So a
drafted a
year
year, boy.
before. Yeah, because this Brady what
Man, Tom
18.
Brady old, bro.
Yeah, there's no reason why he should still be in the league. Steroids. He's taking steroids.
I
Yeah.
think he got HGA. I really think he's taking HGA.
Bro,
Or do you
like
want him to
like
be taking
bro, you
HGH?
saying that to be funny, bro. Like HGH is more common than you think.
That's
I
what
remember
I
in
think Daniel.
bro, I remember in college I was joking with one of my teammates. I said, man, I need to give me some HGH. Oh, you want some? I can get you some tomorrow. Whoa, whoa, bro. That was just a joke. I was just joking. I don't want any of that. Whatever you got, I don't want it.
I guess I'm a little ignorant to HGH. I know it's human growth hormones or whatever, but what does it actually do? Does it aid in recovery or?
I don't know that I was too afraid to ask because he was
Because
too eager to
It,
give it
it
to me.
basically, if you get hurt, you recover real fast. So like if you hitting the weights, obviously it's just controlled damage. So you damage your muscle, and it's going to grow faster, stronger, quicker. So I mean, it's an enhancement. It's kind of like steroids, but it's not as dangerous because it's naturally in your body to begin with.
so what was Barry Bonds taking? Because his head got bigger.
HGA, man, Barry wasn't taking nothing, man.
Barry wasn't on
Nothing.
steroids, bro.
He
Stop
wasn't taking
hating.
anything
Anything at
knowingly.
all. You a hater.
He wasn't
Barry
knowingly
didn't take
taking anything.
Hey, this is
That
my
is
problem. Speaking of,
That
now that we didn't count that, how come Barry ain't in the Hall of Fame, but
because
you
they hate.
got Pudge Rodriguez? Who else was that? No, not A-Rod. A-Rod ain't in yet. It was
Pudge
some
was a beast
Rafael
though.
Palmeiro.
Palmero
Barry
not
what?
in.
Pudge was a beast though. But he was older. He was older than Barry.
Come on, bro.
He's older
They
than
juice
Barry.
man Barry, man.
Oh yeah, they
All
juicing
them
Barry.
dudes, all them dudes was on roids at the time, man. And but this the thing, some of them that got busted, Barry ain't ever get busted, but he's still out.
Yeah, because he came with the best line ever. I didn't knowingly take human growth hormone. That's the best line you could ever give.
He was using some biofreeze cream. He said that's all he
Hey,
was using.
he said, I never knowingly took. I was like, hey, I
He's
just took
never
whatever they
tested
gave me.
positive for nothing. He's never tested positive for nothing. So, hey, I don't understand what the problem is. All he did was just grow real big overnight. I mean, who don't do that?
It wasn't overnight. It took him. He got old. He got bigger with age. Now, come on now.
Whatever. It was over an off season. He just gained 70 pounds of muscle in an off season. But I see people do that. Yeah, they
Get off my boy Barry Bonds.
I
Man.
mean, Barry Bonds was probably one of the best baseball players of all time, in my
Yeah.
opinion. But I was
Ken
always I was always a Ken Griffey Jr. fan. He
Yeah,
was
me too.
always my favorite player. Uh, thank God he never got caught up in any scandals or anything like. But he never looked like he got bigger or anything. He was always a skinny guy, and that left-handed swing. So it's just you just never looked at Ken Griffey like that. I was like, man, salute to that dude to make it in that era, to do what
Yeah,
he did, and not.
steel ball.
Yeah, he was still balling. But Barry Bonds, though, man.
I
Y'all some
just like
haters,
King
man.
Griffey
Get off
Jr.
Barry.
You said what?
I just like the King Griffey Jr. baseball game on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that was the truth.
I got a pair of shoes back here.
I need to get me some of those. I need to get some of those and some Dion's.
I got some Dion's too.
I need to get both of those.
Yeah.
We know you have every shoe that's ever been made, bro. We know.
It's just nostalgia for me, man.
What color you want? Got the color. What color you want? Neon green? Yeah, I got that.
I got them. Yeah.
Nah,
I
it's
got
not
3
necessarily.
of those pair.
A lot of my stuff is like nostalgia, man. Stuff that I couldn't get when I was younger, man. So when I got older and was able to be able to,
Yeah, got them strawberries though.
Nah, I ain't get no strawberries. That was after me. That was after me.
No, it
What do
wasn't.
you mean that was after you?
Wasn't we out of high school when strawberries
No.
came out?
No, we weren't.
No.
That was like matter of
I
fact.
got 2 pairs of strawberries.
Matter of fact, we was like, I want to say I was a freshman, so y'all had to be what, sophomore, junior?
Sophomore was. I don't remember. Nah, I ain't getting no strawberries. Strawberries wasn't on my radar.
I thought I was gonna come up here. I thought I came home from college and mama got them for me.
Came home from college? Was it college?
I don't know. I done had them joints for a minute too, boy. You rocking them.
They was $8.
Yeah, they was like they was.
Was they worth that $8?
Heck yeah.
Just last.
Worth every penny.
Hey, we had a couple of different colors, boy, rocking them mugs, boy. Shoot.
Yeah.
Hey,
brown pair.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
good on the strawberries.
know it don't matter to me. I got my Payless champions on, boy. Running them mugs tough.
Don't wear them around.
Hey, I got the memory foam insoles in them mugs. come stock with
Yeah,
them.
yeah. That picture is gonna be in my memory for the rest of my life. This was gonna be. It's gonna be embedded in there.
Hey, I need to give me a new pair, man. The top of it's starting to mess up. I think my dog chewed on it. I think that's what happened.
Nah, that's just them trash shoes. They're trying to blame it on the dog.
I got two pair. I got some black ones that you seen, and then I got some lime green ones too.
This dude got some
Hey,
lime for what?
Amber. Hey, my wife was so mad, bro, when I bought those because I bought them when we was going on our honeymoon. She was so mad. She's like, "Why did you waste your money on those loud shoes?"
I like her. I like her. Why did you waste your money? That
I
is
said,
horrible.
well, one, because they're comfortable. They got memory foam as insoles. How can you go wrong?
You go wrong because they look horrible. Why are you sacrificing in the style for comfort?
Man, I'm married. Man, what I need style for?
Because your wife has to be seen with you. That's why you
Hey,
need to be
she
style.
knew
I've
what she
learned
was
that.
getting into.
Regardless.
No.
She knew
Hey,
what she was getting into.
my wife ain't having that, man. It's like we have an image to uphold here.
Nah,
Gotta maintain that.
I'm lying. She made me put them Nikes on whenever we go
There
somewhere.
you go. There you go. Get this
she,
young man some Nikes.
she she see me putting them on. She said, where you think you going? Huh?
Excuse me, say what? Oh man, speaking of Nikes, tell if I see Lonzo Ball roll his ankle one more time in them big baller brand shoes, get that
He,
man some Nikes.
he still wearing those?
Man, I be seeing I be seeing videos and pictures of dude be rolling his ankle. I was like, dude.
Does his shoe even come in a high top or mid even?
Well,
I
that's
think,
the new thing these days. We're a little
man,
different. We do the high tops because we
man,
want
and
ankle
that's
support.
that's
But
what
these,
that's why all of them got weak ankles.
yeah, because them ankles ain't nothing to play with, man.
Nah. Mess around, be out for easy.
Like you can buy some KDs in the store that's low tops, but them ain't the shoes that he hoop in. He hoop in high tops. The
Nah,
low tops
he hooping his KDs.
in the low top ones,
Yeah, these dudes hooping this stuff
man,
now.
that's
Like it's
crazy.
I don't know what it is. And a tape job was never enough for me when I was playing. Like I couldn't just do the tape. I had ankle braces too.
Yeah, you had old man ankles though.
Nah, my knees were the old man. The ankles really
Both of
wasn't.
yeah, both
I
of
had
them.
old man ankles. I had ankle braces like a mug.
Yeah, yeah, that was Nick that had them ankles.
Ankles was toe. I was guaranteed I was gonna roll an ankle at least some point through the season. It was gonna get rolled.
So you was wearing them low tops too.
Nah, I didn't
I
wear
would.
no low tops. I wore high tops,
We had
but
high
them
tops,
ankles
but
was.
it was still ankles, man. They
I
don't
just
play
had
with.
them Grant Hill ankles.
Mr. Glass Man.
I will not let you disrespect the goat, Grant Hill,
Go the what? To go to what?
the goat of Fila.
I was thank you. I was about to say go to
Oh,
Fila. That's not me to go
I
there.
say, to clarify that.
I will not let you disrespect my bad, Grant
Cause you
Hill.
you got you got like two pair of Grand Heels back there, three
And
pair
I
of
will
Grand Heel shoes.
continue to get those if they keep coming out.
Yes. Why? Stop.
It was nostalgia, and I'll tell you, I guess I could be okay by saying his name, but when I was in third grade, I saw those feelers come out for the first time. I think it was like '96, and Jr. had them on. Jr. always had the newest shoes when he was in elementary
Mm-hmm.
school. So
Yeah.
I saw him. I was like, that's when I got introduced to sneakers. I was like, I like those shoes. I want those shoes. Never was able to get them. They coming out now. I'm getting them all.
But why you need multiple of the same shoe though?
Well, the two I have right now are two different shoes. One of them is the Hall of Fame edition, so it's got
They just got a
different.
little gold on it. That's it. It's
Yeah,
the
it's
same
got
shoe
gold. The
with one
little,
gold plate on it.
it's a little different. The material's a whole lot better than the
Yeah.
original.
So you got to pay another $300 for the gold plate.
No. They didn't cost that much. These feelers don't cost that much. It was on like a hundred
The
hundred
Filas.
bucks.
They're feelers.
100,
They
100,
shouldn't cost
120.
100.
Hey, this premium materials
Fila,
on here.
you should for Fila, you should only spend no more than about $45
Man, I'm paying for
max.
nostalgia. I'm paying for nostalgia.
$45. That's tax and shipping included.
Now, you you should have been
Hey,
getting. Did you get your shoes from Goodwill? Because that's where you should have got them from.
Hey, if they brand new, I'll take them. But I'm not. I'll go buy me some champions, some Payless shoes before I go buy some feelers.
Well, I'm only gonna get one kind of feelers. It's not like I'm going to get their whole catalog. I'm just getting the one kind.
He getting
they
upset.
even any other.
It's a touchy subject.
Hey. What did you say, Nick?
I said, did they even make another kind of shoe?
No,
That's the only stuff that was in like chain stuff was that one feeling. That was it.
No, they Grant Hill had a few feelers. He had like a good 5 or 6, I think.
Mm.
And
I don't
feelers
think so.
still. Yeah, I know
I'm a fact check it.
he had 4 for sure. He might have more, but I know 4 of them for sure.
When you gonna get the other
I didn't
3?
like those. I told you this is only pure nostalgia reasons, man. This is just nostalgia. That was the shoe that got me started and made me like shoes. So that's the only one I really cared about with Fila.
It's only like people be buying every pair of Jordan that come out and they love all the Jordans. It's only like 2
Nah,
different Jordans that I like. I like the Space Jam and I like the Flint gray ones.
I missed out on the Space Jams. I'm still kicking myself for that.
Well,
Uh,
I say Space Jam, but I like pretty much all of them the patent leather.
all the time.
What number is that? That's what's at 11s.
Yeah, the 11s.
I like the 11s and the Flint gray. What's that 13s?
Yeah, they got some Flint. Well, they got Flint in different models now, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. The
Yeah, so I like
13s.
I like the 11 and the 13s. That's really the only ones I really like.
Yeah,
Really.
but yeah, man. Hey, man, just I'm starting to kind of get away from Jordans. I like the original Jordans, but if they come out with a nice colorway, I'll get them. But if not, eh, I'm moving on, man. I'm starting to like Chucks. I know you don't like Chucks, but they got some Black History Month Chucks about to drop on the
Man,
first. Your boys got to get them.
you know what I was gonna do. So whenever we was gonna in the episode, I was gonna holler out, "I hate Chucks," and hang up.
Somebody asked you in the chat, Marcus, did you ever get your kit?
No, not yet, not yet. I ain't got it yet.
He don't need to get it.
I'm
I'm
getting,
just,
I'm
he can
getting it.
get it.
I'm shopping around, see which one I want. It's out of a couple of different ones that
I
I'm.
thought you already had already. One that you said was so specialized and heavy duty with the special ride and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's two different brands that that specialize that take time for the engineering and then there's one that's just hey this mug is cheap and it's gonna look nice. So I'm trying to decide.
That's what they all gonna be. They all just gonna look nice.
Man, you're a hater. So
Not a
I don't
hater.
know. I just
I just
and I
got I just got over a decade of experience. That's all.
I even reached out to one of the companies and tried to get their input on which one of the shocks and struts, and they were saying that they didn't recommend their brand for the strut spacers. So I said, okay,
What
cool, appreciate you.
what you need to do is go to different shops in your neighborhood or in the surrounding area. Go to those shops and ask the mechanics how they feel about lift kits.
Blah 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 blah.
That's what you need to go ask. You ask you. Why would you ask somebody that you're trying to buy something from advice? All they're gonna do that's like going into GNC and asking advice about supplements. You know they're gonna try to sell you GNC stuff.
I asked the company about the shocks and struts, and he gave me an honest answer. So
You, oh man, that's just to get you in the door.
no, no. He said his product wouldn't work good for that application. I said, thank you, sir. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, you hung up the phone. That was it.
Yeah.
So now
So
you're
why
gonna do business with them, right?
why you getting this lifted again?
Why not?
It's stupid. It don't make no sense.
All right, then.
It's probably gonna take me a few months because I like to whenever I get stuck on something, I research the crap out of it, and I research just like with my fish, man. With my fish tank, it took me forever to get that together because I was doing
When I
all kind of research, seeing what I wanted. How many do I want
Because
to
I
do?
know it's
Huh?
how many videos you watch now? Because I know it's been a bunch.
Oh, boy, I didn't subscribe to so many channels.
well, what we gonna do is I'm gonna put we gonna put this video on this channel.
Okay.
So people that's in the that subscribe to the YouTube channel, when I come back home, we gonna when he gets ready to get this lift kit, I'm gonna bring my camera. We gonna film this, and it's gonna be on this channel. So y'all better go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we gonna put this on here, and it's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, buddy.
Man, you're a hater.
But I think that's gonna be it for today, man. We're gonna go ahead and leave it here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot more stuff. Usually stuff happens right after the show that we're gonna have to talk about next week. But yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed this episode, man, make sure you leave us a like. Hit us up on iTunes, The Wood Unsafe Space, and leave a review. Let us know. Let us know how you feel. If you're watching us live on the YouTube stream, man, we appreciate everybody that's in the chat. And hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Hit that notifications bell. Follow us on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Look us up, the Wood Radio Podcast or the Wood Unsafe Space. Either one will work. And what you got, Nick?
I buy a house. Fix it up. Don't need to fix it up. Just want to sell it. Holler at me. 622-231-1280.
All right. Nick, you got anything happening in your world these days? I mean, I know you got a newborn there, so you're probably not doing too much but losing sleep.
Nick or Marcus?
Marcus, my
You mean
bad.
Marcus?
Well, Nick ain't losing. He ain't getting no sleep either. I know that.
Nah, he sure ain't. Nah, she actually she's sleeping better. I say this past week and a half, man, she slept all night long. So
All right,
we happy about that.
I bet, man. Y'all running away with this having kids stuff, man. We ain't there yet.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, maybe one day. But yeah, man. Follow me on my wife's YouTube channel on YouTube. It's called The Soulmates. My wife and I have a YouTube channel, mostly sneakers, but we also dabble in the fashion and things of that nature too. So y'all check us out. Links to everything will be down in the description box below. And yeah, man, we appreciate everybody, man. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.
See?